Johannesburg Mayor Jolidee Matongo will be laid to rest today. He died in a car crash just last weekend. He was returning from electioneering with ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa in Soweto. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu is outside Matongo's home ahead of the funeral. Manqoba, a very warm good morning to you, colleague, and Happy Heritage Day. I mean, it's quite a sad day at the same time. We're, obviously observing our heritage and celebrating it, commemorating it. On the other hand, we're bidding farewell to Johannesburg's leader, the city of Johannesburg's Mayor Jolidee Matongo. You are outside of his home. What can you tell us about what you expect today?
Well, certainly, Tumelo, that funeral expected to start around about 9 o'clock this morning. We do understand that there will be a short service that will be held here at the home of the late mayor. It will be held by close family members as well as relatives. And just behind me, Tumelo, you can see, of course, the preparations that are going on here ahead of that civic funeral that is expected to take place. We have seen quite a number of mourners arriving here this morning. You recall, Tumelo, that yesterday we saw the ANC president also arriving here to offer his condolences and also to kind of speak to the family following the passing of the mayor. You recall that he had spent the better part of Saturday last week with the mayor campaigning in Soweto, where, of course, he says that, he didn't expect that he would hear the news of his passing so soon. And we do understand, Tumelo, that, the mayor himself, was a man who was very committed to service delivery, and Ramaphosa really expressing his sense of sadness, his sense of loss, saying that, in Jolidee Matongo, they had hope that this was going to be the leader that was going to take Johannesburg to new heights. He says that he had interviewed him himself just weeks before that for the position of the mayor, and he says that he saw a great deal of, hope in him that this was the man that was going to lead the city. So we have heard many condolences from many of the people who have come here to offer their condolences, among them some of the prominent ANC figures, including Paul Mashatile was also here just a few days ago. He is expected, of course, today to also give his tributes during the funeral service. We're also expecting a eulogy from the Premier of Gauteng, Premier David Makhura. What you're seeing now, Tumelo, are the firefighters. So they're going to be leading this funeral procession. This is a civic funeral, so they are going to be the ones that are going to be leading, that are going to be driving ahead to perform some certain ceremonies just in front of the hearse that is expected just to arrive shortly from now to collect the body of the late mayor. But the funeral procession itself, Tumelo, is going to be moving to the Fine Town Multipurpose Center, where we are going to be hearing from the different speakers who are going to be giving the speeches there. So it is quite a sad moment, mainly for people around here, the neighbors, but not only neighbors, for ANC members who we saw come out here in their numbers yesterday to offer their condolences, but also the citizens of the city of Johannesburg, who again, in just a short space of time, have lost yet another mayor here in Gauteng.
Yeah, speaking of that short space of time, Manqoba, only 40 days being in office. I can't imagine what the family is going through. The ANC as an organization, such a sensitive time, during, local government elections, that they're losing, one of their leaders and trusted leaders around this time, but also some colleagues also describing him as really a man of, the people, a man who was dedicated to his work. We'll be sure to get more information with you, Manqoba, as, of course, that funeral proceeds. To get more just developments around what's happening there. That is, of course, our reporter, Manqoba Mchunu.